Bubble Bunny Tarot. We're going to be doing your monthly reading for February. And we're just going to do it the same as last time. We're going to do past, present, and future. And then for the oracle cards, we're actually going to use the Botanical oracle this time instead of the literary witches. And then as a really cool treat, we've got some Zodiac dice here that we're gonna roll, and just take these as like energies. They could be people in your life, but this is kind of just like dessert. It's not the whole reading, so if these don't match anything going on in your life or anyone going on in your life, then don't worry about it. This is a general reading, and so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're gonna be kind of pulling on the energies from the last full moon that we've had in February, and then I'm gonna leave some dates up for kind of the important like moon cycles that are going to be going on that also might affect your current state as we move through the month of February. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Hi Aries, so nice to have you here. Hopefully your January month went well. We're here to do a reading for the month of February. And so first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to roll these Zodiac dice here, just so you can see what kind of energies are intermingling with yours, or if there is like a person in your life that is going to be like super important at this time. So yeah, so we'll just quickly roll that and then we'll start the reading. So okay, you're showing up here very strongly. So it is Aries that showed up for this dice, and then we also have Aquarius over here. And then last but not least, we have Pisces. So it could be anyone's sun, moon, and rising, or it could just be the general energies around you at this time. So yeah, I'll put these aside. And then we'll start by looking into your most recent past. We're using the Kawaii deck here. I'm just going to pick 3, so what is going on? And this one. Aries is most recent past. What's going on? Most recent past. Actually, this one. Okay, and we'll do the same as last time. We'll take from the bottom, put it in the X pile. Okay, so what's going on? Oh, actually, this one, I don't want it to fly out. In your most recent presents. So, what's going on? Most recent present. This one. I'll take this one. It's like clean. And then for the future, we have the Guillermo del Toro deck that we'll be using. And then, of course, we'll be using the Waite Tarot deck for your thoughts and feelings. And then we'll be pulling from the overall energies to make the final advice, just like last time. So what's going on? Aries with most recent future. This one. What's going on? And most recent future, Aries. Ooh. over so I can get your thoughts and feelings. I think it's important to note here, as I was shuffling, the Tower flashed through the cards. This didn't happen with any of the other decks that I've been pulling, so there might be a Tower moment, or you might have recovered from a Tower moment. So even if the Tower doesn't come up, I'd still take that intuitively. What's going on with your thoughts and feelings, Aries? My lovely little rams. What's going on with your thoughts and feelings? Actually, this one here. Okay, and now I have to move these all the way over just to make room for the oracle cards we're using. So this one is specifically the Hedge Witch's Field Guide. So, ooh, that was fast. This one. What's going on with Aries' overall energy for the month of February? What's going on with Aries' energy for the month of February? This guy. And then we'll be using the crystal deck like we did last time too. So what's going on with Aries' energy for the month of February? So actually this one. Okay, so we'll put these guys over to the side because we'll be looking at these ones later. So, oops, there we go. Okay, so, and actually, wait, I can put these. I'll put the little dice up here. From earlier that we got. Just so you can still see them. Okay, so for the most recent past, the first card that we have is Judgment. Okay, so Judgment has been called fairly recently. And the second card that you have is the Hierophant. Oh, okay. Very much kind of feels like a spiritual awakening, but let's look at the third card, which is the Seven of Swords, but it's in reverse, but we don't take reversal, so we'll flip it back around. Okay. So some kind of betrayal or someone being tricky with you. This could be like completely separate from the Judgment that was called, and you maybe have like a separate spiritual awakening while this guy was just like happening behind the scenes. That's what it kind of feels like. Let's have a look at the other cards to maybe help define the situation. So we'll look at your present, so your past is bleeding into your present. So the first card we have is the Queen of Cups. Oh. I have a feeling this Queen of Cups might I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody in your life that is offering emotional support at the moment. I'm leaning towards it being someone else. Okay, and then the next card, we have the Knight of Cups. Oh. Let's see if we can try to fit this guy here. Oh, that's okay, we'll shift it. But I think it's interesting that you have a knight following right after a queen. Okay, maybe you might be the queen then. because you haven't. This is definitely signaling some sort of like emotional offer that's coming in. Okay, let's look at the third one, which is the Page of Swords. Okay. So it seems like you're being discerning at this time. Something about, like, from this page, just like, there's something about the way that you've been using your words to communicate. Like, your communication is really coming off of this card. There's something about the way that you communicate that's gonna make people want to come to you for offers or for some sort of like support. This could be career, this could be love, like it could be a completely new relationship, or it could be, yeah, it could just be like in general an opportunity. Okay, let's look at what's in your future. To shift these guys over. Also let me, sorry, I'm just gonna adjust the camera so you can see a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So in your future, you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Pentacles. And then you have the King of Wands. It came up in reverse, but we don't take reversals, so we'll pop that guy upright. And then last but not least, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse, but we don't take reversals, so we'll flip it all the way back up. Okay. So, sorry, let me just readjust everything so you guys can get a good look at all the cards that came out. Okay, so I definitely feel like in the recent past, just like we initially said when the cards came out, you had some sort of judgment or calling that you realized, or you just realized something that was like super important in relation to your spirituality and who you are and the way that you think. And I do feel like this is completely separate from the Seven of Swords energy. Maybe someone was noticing that you had that form of enlightenment, and maybe they're trying to, like, I don't know, almost like manipulate their way into learning how you did it, or how they can do it, or how they can copy your success, because the Seven of Swords is all about like trickery. And so looking into the present, I feel like this Queen of Cups is you, and you are now kind of sort of more emotionally developing yourself, and you have your cup, and learning from this Seven of Swords, this person who is not truthful, who is deceitful, you are covering your cup. So like in the original tarot deck, the Queen of Cups has her cup covered with a lid, while all the other cups in the deck are open. And so you are being very aware about who you give your energy to, who you give your own like emotional time to, because you don't want someone to take advantage of you, like this Seven of Swords situation that you've clearly like moved past from. And so you're seeing these offers coming up because people are recognizing the change just like within your energy. And so they're flocking towards you. They're coming towards you like this Knight of Cups and offering you like their cup. But you're trying to be discerning, and you're trying to discern your way towards what's going to be the best for you, which is very good. It's a very good mindset. But looking into the future, the only thing that's concerning is you have this Five of Pentacles here, and the Five of Pentacles is like a feeling of hopelessness. So maybe you're being almost too discerning in your choices, and you're feeling like there's not going to be like I'm never gonna achieve this, or I'm never gonna be able to do that, or I'm never gonna have like that relationship, which is like completely like not true. Like I firmly believe in manifestations and like affirmations, and so like telling yourself like these negative things is not gonna help you moving forward into the future. And so we see this King of Wands, and so we can see that these future cards are actually signaling some sort of opportunity that's coming, like a new bright opportunity, like bang, it just like hits. And in order to have that opportunity, you need to kind of embrace the energy of the King of Wands, somebody who is confident of themselves and of their abilities, and is very charming. So that's what I'm seeing here. Just wondering if there's anything else that's important I can pick up, or anything that the universe just wants to tell me. No, that's really it. That's really all I'm picking up per se. Although I will note that this Five of Pentacles energy is like really strong. Like I don't know why I can feel some sort of like heat from like these two cards specifically, so the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, be more confident in yourself, Aries. Like you've worked so hard, and you deserve like whatever opportunities comes towards you. Like be confident in yourself, be that fiery sign that you are, because the King of Wands also represents you. Like the King of Wands traditionally, it represents fire signs, so Aries. And I think that's important too, because you also came up on the dice, so maybe the universe is telling you to like have a look at yourself, tell yourself those affirmations, and just keep working on building your confidence, because that's really what's going to help you blossom in the future, as seen with this Ace of Wands. Okay, so let me clear the table and we'll look at your thoughts, like your inner thoughts and feelings, and any additional advice and the overall energies that Spirit is telling us. I'll clear this out really quick. Sorry, sometimes it's kind of hard not to hit the mic while I'm getting things. Okay, so first we'll have a look at like your inner thoughts and your feelings. So we had Death, it came up in reverse, but we'll flip it back around. And then we had the Seven of Wands. Yeah, definitely feel that kind of energy. And then you have the Two of Cups. It's in reverse, but we'll flip it back around. Okay, yeah. Kind of, it definitely reflects what happened earlier in the past, present, and future reading. So you've had some sort of transformation that happened, probably because judgment was called, and you've opened up like a new side of yourself that you're like finally seeing. And so what's happening now is you're actually on the defense. Like you're being defensive, probably because of that trickery, that Seven of Swords, like I said earlier, where you're trying to figure everything out. Like you're trying to figure like who has the best intentions that's like coming towards you, and only with the people who do have the best intentions are you willing to build an actual partnership. And partnership. This could be career, like, you know, like starting a business together. It could be, you know, a relationship, which the Two of Cups typically signals. It could be a personal relationship, a friendship, you know, a partnership. So yeah, definitely reflecting what we've seen. So let's have a look at we'll go over the crystals first, and then we'll go over the Hedge Botanical Field Guide, and I'll read sections from the actual guidebook, which may help you. So looking at the crystals, you have emeralds. So unconditional love, beauty, recovery, healing past lives. I really feel the recovery element on this emerald. And then you have amber, harmony, home, protection, calm, attracts love. So this may be, I mean, you have two love cards here, and then you have the Two of Cups, you have the Queen of Cups, and then the Knight of Cups. So this could heavily be indicating some sort of change in your love life. Okay, and then I'll look at these ones. So you have bearberry, which signals strength, and then you have chamomile, which is to soothe. And I think the interesting thing that's standing out to me is the yellow in the chamomile matches like the color of the amber, as we see over here. And chamomile tea is usually used to kind of relax and calm the body. And definitely the strength card is ringing with this this kind of defensiveness. And I say defensiveness in a more positive way, because sometimes it's good to be able to defend yourself. Like, I feel like people always take defensiveness as like being a negative thing, but it can actually be a very good thing. Okay, so I'll get the field guide, and we'll look at the bearberry and then the chamomile. If I don't drop the bucket. So we'll look over here. Okay. The anecdotal mama bear, of course, comes to mind when viewing the bearberry. The strength spoken of here is not of aggression, but the quiet confidence that comes from hard work and balance. The Queen of Pentacles of Tarot is one card that connects with the energy of this plant. Confident, nurturing, and fierce when challenged. Strength is also a perfect fit. The calm ability of the querent to tame the beast that comes from confidence and inner knowledge, not from weapons or tricks. Okay, so that really calls back on the reading from before, because we see that you need a bit more of this confidence, this quiet confidence, and not any sort of confidence that comes from trickery, as seen with the Seven of Swords. So that explains why this card is coming up. So really have that confidence within yourself instead of, getting into that Five of Pentacles. Then I'll look at chamomile. The oracle property Soothe reminds us to care for ourselves and others, especially in times of stress or difficulty. No matter what problem or decision you are facing, a calm and thoughtful mind will always help you move forward in the best way. This property may also indicate that now is not the most prudent time for a confrontation, breakup, or change. Sometimes unruffling your or other people's feathers can calm a situation that looked like it was headed for confrontation. Diplomacy is often the best strategy. Okay. That makes sense, because it's asking for you to have confidence, but it's but the universe is also asking you to maintain balance within that confidence. So you do want to incorporate that King of Wands confident energy, but without being overbearing or rude, especially when you have all of these different offers like coming forth. It's kind of like, you know, if somebody's being really persistent, just say, hey, like, I'm not interested. Like, nothing against you. Like, I just don't feel like doing this. Instead of like escalating it to a point where you're going to cause some sort of confrontation. Okay. So let me clear this and then look at the other advice cards that also came in the pile. So I'm gonna try to keep these cards. Maybe I'll put them over here, kind of off to the side. Just because these are like representing the overall energy. So if we look at the advice piles, let's see what else the universe has to say for you. So we have the Hermit, definitely looking inward. The Page of Wands, yeah, very heavy wand energy that's coming from you. Oh shoot, it flipped the other way. Oh. Uh-oh. I think this was a mistake. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, then you have the then you have the Eight of Swords, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, okay, the universe is definitely asking for you to turn inward because you are holding yourself back. It's your thoughts that are like permeating into your mind. It's those negative thoughts that we talked about before that's saying like, oh, I can't have this relationship, oh, I can't do this. You need to break free of those thoughts. Typically the Eight of Swords has a woman who's blindfolded, who can easily get out of her restraint. She's surrounded by all these swords. So it's really dwelling on something that you have the action to change. And so with this Page of Wands energy, you know, the universe wants you to move forward, you know, energetic, ready to explore. The Page of Wands is all about exploration, all about having adventures, and the universe wants you to use this Page of Wands energy to continue working on yourself and making yourself a better person. And so that ties exactly into what the other cards, the oracle cards, were saying, especially with this Berry card, which is to have strength, to have quiet confidence in yourself. So I think that's pretty much it for you, Aries. I feel like it's a really straightforward reading where universe is like, you know, you need to just get this together. You can do it. You have everything that you need. And yeah. So I hope you were able to find something that really resonates with you, that really helps you to be able to move forward. Thank you for watching, and as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and have a wonderful day.